So I got a question from a viewer if I could show how to remove the fuel tank. So that's what I'm going to do today. First of all, we need to remove the right hand side fairing. Make sure that the fuel tap is closed. Now we're going to remove the lid for the carburetor casing. This lid is sitting with two Phillips screws. So just loosen them, and once they are loose, you can remove the lid just by twisting it a bit like this. Now in here you will have your fuel hose going into the carburetor, sitting with a clamp here that we need to loosen and then remove the fuel line. And also here we have the hose for the oil. We need to remove this because this will come out with the tank. So the oil hose is just to pull off like this, and then I usually just put a screw in there to make sure that the oil won't drain from the oil tank, like that. Just to make things easier, we can remove this air bellow here, because then we will have better access to the fuel line, because it's going down here and the oil is going in here. Now this fuel hose is old and dry, which will mean can sit quite tight, but just take your screwdriver and bend a bit and this will eventually come loose, like that. And then we remove the clamp here from the hose, like that. So now our oil hose and our fuel hose are free, and we can push this out from the carburetor housing, and you can reach it from here, like this. Now the next step is to remove this lid, and here we have a contact for the fuel gauge, so remove that. Next step is to remove these 5 screws here, and your seat will come off also. So remove these 5. To make it a little easier to get the lever out for the fuel tap, you can remove this rubber here. Like that. Now everything is done, so now you can start to lift the fuel tank. Now you have to make sure that you get your oil glass and the lever out. When you get this far, the fuel hose and the oil hose will have to be pushed in to the frame to get it out. You can manage to reach these from the inside, pulling the fuel line in like this, and then we can pull the oil hose in here also, like that. Now we should be able to get this out, like that. Once you get your fuel tank out, it will look like this. You have the oil tank, here's the fuel tank, here's the fuel tap lever. So there we go, that's how you remove your fuel tank. Thanks for watching.